Is this a joke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome to another prestigious grand final. What a series it's been. We've seen each of our contestants at times soar like the mighty eagle of the plains, and we've also seen them be rubbish. But what will you all be talking about when the dust has settled? Will it be Victoria's repeated submission of greedy Esquire? Perhaps Morgana taking any opportunity to shove ice into her clothes? Maybe it'll be Guz's film masterpiece, Ooh Our Blood. Or Alan's guff-stiffened bathrobe. It could be any of those fascinating insights into the human condition. It'll probably be that time that Desiree ate sand, though. So, for the last time, here they are. Please welcome Alan Davies, Desiree Burch, Guz Khan, Morgana Robinson, and Coren Mitchell. And next to me, a man who once told me I always put my botty on the potty in case my front water becomes smelly back cake. It's little Alex Horne!
You all right? Yeah, I'm good. I thought I'd use this platform, the final, to reveal a part of my body I've never revealed before. I'm a bit nervous about.
Oh, you never revealed it to anyone?
I've revealed it to my closest family members.
OK.
My wife, my father, my cousin.
The big three. Mum never gets a look in, does she? She never makes the top three.
No, well, not when it's this item, my tail.
It's a real tail?
Yeah.
You're going to show it to us?
I'm going to show it to you.
No?
I don't know. I want you to imagine it a bit.
I've imagined it.
What does it look like?
Like a horrible, disgusting, curly pig's tail. Its tail is all off to one side.
Well, I'm not going to show you to the end of the show if you're going to be like that.
What is the final prize task, tail boy?
You've asked them to bring in the most magnificent floppy thing.
Wow.
The most magnificent floppy thing will get a well-deserved 5 points, and the winner of the episode will get a quintet of magnificent floppy things to keep forever.
Big ol' floppy thing. Guz Khan.
Yes.
I know you're going to bring the flop.
I wanted this final prize task to be poignant, to be something that saves lives. My magnificent floppy thing, it's a blood pressure monitor. Now, let me explain, if I can, please.
If anyone can talk this up the rankings, it's you.
Thank you, thank you. For this fairly cheap invention, yeah, there was aunties and uncles up and down this country who were there like, oh, I have a strange feeling in my chest. Dead, finished, gone. And because of this now, they are able to monitor and find the silent killer. That's what they call it in the medical world, don't they? It's
true.
Find the silent killer before it strikes and takes them out the game.
He sold it well.
Oh, my God, he sold it well.
Really?
You ever worked in sales?
Yeah, I have.
You are one silver-tongued devil. Right, let's crash right back down to earth. Victoria.
Now,
When I think about what I have to show you now, I feel sad. Because it reminds me of a time before this series started when we had to come up with our prizes. We'd bring things for you, Greg, a man who I thought loved above all jokes, comedy, laughter, happiness. And it is with that in mind that I offer you this.
Battlefield Earth on DVD.
You see the joke I'm going for there, Greg?
Yeah, it was a flop, yeah?
It was a flop. And as I reflect on that innocent time when I thought you would be pleased that someone had come up with a carefully crafted pun...
This is called doubling down, isn't it?
I want to weep.
I don't mind it as a play on words, Victoria. It's nice. But, I mean, come on. When the inevitable cardiac arrest strikes me and the door opens, I'm going to be praying it's Gus and not you. Better or worse than a heart monitor, Morgana?
It's Claudia Winkleman's fringe.
The floppy fringe of Winkleman.
Do you understand how much
mannequin-
money that fringe has made?
That mannequin does look like Claudia Winkleman.
She's normally more tan than that.
Is that her actual fringe?
Yeah, No, that is when I played her. It's in my wig box.
Right.
Don't penalise me for that. Well, I'm going to walk into her house and chop it off when she's asleep.
Exciting at the bottom, isn't it? Alan.
Well, it's a model of me. It was made for a television programme about 20 years ago, in which my character's wife uses a model of me as a voodoo doll and sticks pins in, and the props department allowed me to keep it, and it has concealed about its person quite a floppy surprise.
Here is the floppy Alan Davies.
Yep.
And surprise!
Yeah. I could see his left to the right.
The body and the legs and the head are all obviously reduced, but the penis is actual size. But what's fascinating about this is that the penis does not feature in the programme at all, so it's needless addition just for a jape.
I can't stop looking at it.
I mean, you're right, I actually can't take my eyes off it.
Yeah.
Sort of making my mouth water.
Oh, Alex.
You're a naughty otter.
That is out of character.
Well, that's what I thought, but there it is.
It's in danger of scoring higher than life-saving machinery. That's right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Now, look, that was the first thing that came to mind when I thought about a magnificent floppy thing, but I thought that I'd try to push myself a little further, and the only thing that kept coming to mind was an air dancer. So I brought an air dancer.
Oh, my God.
Right.
My cock can do that, by the way.
Does it have arms?
I don't know how this reflects on me, the way I'm scoring this. I don't think it reflects on me well.
Here we go.
What do you want me to do, Victoria? It's my least favourite. Give her 1 point. My second least favourite is to pretend Claudia Winkleman's Fringe.
OK, so now it's 3, 4 and 5.
Now, I've got to decide between Alan Davies's penis and a life-saving piece of equipment.
Life-creating piece of equipment.
I guess I want it put on record that I equate living with Alan Davies's penis. 4 points for both men. The most visually exciting is Desiree. I'm going to give Desiree 5 points.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty for a task, Alex.
Well, let me quench that thirst with a lovely little drinking task.
Lab, baby. Hi, Alex.
Good morning, Guz.
How are you?
Tip-top.
Should I just help myself?
OK.
Drink all this. You guys are so stupid. OK, drink all this drink with your mouth open.
Your mouth must be visibly open throughout.
What is it?
No idea.
The fastest wins. Your time starts, and your mouth must open when Alex blows the whistle.
There we are. Yet again, Desiree, baffled that we've asked her to do something silly. I think that every time you opened a task, you were hoping that it would be calculate your taxes and pay by January the 31st.
OK, we begin with Morgana Rabies. Morgana and Alan Davies. I can't sit yet. It's not going down, Alan. Open, please. Open, please, Alan.
It's not fair if you say funny things.
Shut again, Alan.
If I use a straw...
Always open, please, Alan.
And I use a straw... does that count? Because my mouth won't be fully closed, will it?
Nearly finished. Is that open? Quite shut, Alan. I'll stop the clock. I'll stop the clock. That's a strange way to drink.
Oh, I would like a choke less. There's something about... If you put it in this way, your epiglottis wants to close.
There was some great epiglottis work. You sort of look like a paralysed heron for a lot of it. You don't see them choking very often.
You don't see them holding the back of their heads very often. To stop the head going back further?
Well, I thought you looked graceful next to Alan, who looked throughout to me like a 12-year-old boy, especially when he worked out his straw technique, which I will allow, by the way. His mouth's clearly open.
Well, the liquid can't go through if it's closed. Now, that's what I thought.
I think it's perfectly reasonable. The mouth isn't shut if the mouth has something in it. Play on!
Sure. A drop more now in the form of Guz and Victoria.
You ready?
Oh, I mean... Yeah, go on.
And go on, do it. Oh, be done. Can I ever use a straw?
Cold!
Pardon?
Cold!
It's gone.
Cold, huh?
It's gone.
Cold.
It's gone.
You want cold? Cold.
I tried it. No.
You finished, Guz.
Thank you, guys.
What were you trying to say?
It's really cold.
Cold.
Yeah, it made my heart did a murmur.
I don't know if the funnel helps, really. No, it's too disgusting. It's too disgusting.
Are you saying you just had a heart attack?
Not a major one, because, you know what I mean? My eyes didn't go blurry, but I felt like a...
I'm drinking it. Oh, that was great.
I've stopped the clock.
Is it fair to say that that task marks the end of your career as a ventriloquist? What was the tube technique all about? You were hoping to funnel it directly into your stomach, bypassing your mouth, were you?
I thought it would force me to keep my mouth open because you involuntarily close it.
I should point out, Greg, that due to an admin error, all the drinks were at room temperature except for one person whose was very nearly freezing cold.
And it was an admin error as opposed to a mischievous little game.
Because it was so cold, I was struggling to breathe a little bit, and while I was struggling to breathe, thinking, I need an ambulance here, he was like, keep your mouth open, guys. Guys, your mouth must be open, guys. I was going to dash that fucking Ribena at his head.
It's just in the rules.
It was very entertaining.
Now, finally, with one for the road, it's Desiree.
Good luck. I've stopped the clock.
Yes! Incredible.
Wow. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I read that task and I was like, y'all don't know me. And then back, like, I was like, I basically walked into a room, slammed some sugar, and was like, where's the task? Like, that was great. I was so enjoyable.
I don't mind telling you, it's left me a little unsettled. That must have affected things.
Yeah, weirdly, she was the fourth slow... No, she was the fastest. 7 seconds. So it's undoubtedly 5 points to Desiree. Beneath that, despite the cold, Guz did it in 1 minute 5 seconds, Alan 2 minutes 8 seconds, Morgana exactly 3 minutes, and Victoria 8 minutes and a half.
Was not. 8.5 minutes.
I'm afraid so.
I was going to do great things. You know, when I was a child, you know, full of promise, and I could read early.
And yet, this is the person we're celebrating. Please, may I see the first scoreboard of the final, please, Alex? Thank you.
Yes, of course. The series scores are incredible. Victoria, you're on 110. However, the other four, there's only 5 points separating them all. Alan's on 149, Desiree on 150, Guz on 153, Morgana just 1 point ahead on 154.
Oh, my God.
And in this particular episode, Desiree has maximum points, so she's in the lead with 10.
Next!
It's the last team task, Greg, and it's all very confusing.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Alan.
In here. There's the thing.
Using your whole body to make individual characters.
Describe the Taskmaster.
Your description must be a minimum of 20 characters long. Most vivid description wins. You have 10 minutes.
Your time starts when the whistle blows.
Do you mean characters in, like, A, B, C, or D?
OK.
Like, spell it out.
Yes, but it also opens up the world of punctuation and emojis.
Punctuation and...
Before I blow the whistle, Alan, would you
Yeah.
mind putting the ear defenders on?
Very tight.
Hello, Desiree.
Hello there, Alex.
Please go in there.
Oh, hello, Alan. Work out what your teammate's task is.
You must stay in the caravan and not communicate with your teammates in any way. After 10 minutes, you must write down what you think their tasks were.
Best guesser wins.
Your time starts when the whistle blows.
In the meantime, would you mind popping on those ear defenders?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Hello, guys.
All right, mate, how are you?
I'm good. Can you go up there, please?
Lick a chocolate button. Stick it on your forehead, then transfer the chocolate button to your mouth without touching it with your hands or leaving the chair. It says your time starts when the whistle is blowing.
OK. Good luck, everyone.
A few different things going on, Greg.
So Guz had a different task from everybody else.
Yes, in a way, we didn't need Guz.
Did you have a nice time? Did you enjoy your task?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find out.
OK, sorry. I'll speed up.
Right then, we're going to see the team of three first. That's right, it's the loud people.
Free.
Morgana. Thanks, Guz. What do you think Guz's task was?
Okay, well, his was easy. He had to blink those chocolate dots that were stuck on his forehead off into his mouth and then eat them.
And what do you think Morgana's task was?
She was obviously spelling things out with her body, some kind of a phrase. There was like an H and a T and an X for sure, something maybe about a galaxy. The story is, in a galaxy far, far away, everyone has tiny penises.
OK.
Guz, presumably you just had a lovely old time doing that.
Yeah, a bit like indigestion.
Yeah.
A lot. I think we did about 36 buttons in the end.
Yeah, your task is just get one from your forehead to your mouth.
What was it?
But you played through 36, yeah? No points involved, but lovely, delicious buttons. Now, I wrote down what I think she was spelling out. And I got a grumpy fat man who enjoys fights, kicking people and soiling himself in front of a snake.
Interesting. I mean, you knew what the task was, I suppose, so,
Yeah.
but that is closer than Desiree's. The thing was, she started with the letters and did pretty well. For example, this was one of her words.
Look at that!
Oh.
Yes.
What she actually did was tall and grumpy. You got grumpy and flirty and a little sexy. That's
And
where
a
the
tiny bit
yes.
sexy. Only a tiny
Tiny
bit.
bit sexy.
Yeah, I was actually being very flattering and hoping that would get me a few more marks.
Tick. Well, you would be getting loads of marks if it wasn't for Desiree fucking it up.
Now it's Victoria's turn to work out what Alan's task is. Let's see them go.
What's he doing? What is that? What is that shape? Oh, got it, got it.
That's very good.
Is that part of it? This one I absolutely don't get.
Honestly, in my head, it's crystal.
It-
Oh, oh, God!
What are you doing?
I can't do this
What
one.
is
It's too
that?
hard. That feels like Bruce Forsyth.
Alan, you may return to the house.
Thanks.
I enjoyed that. Victoria, what do you think Alan's task was?
I think Alan was trying to embody the letters that spell the well-known phrase, caring Uncle Minpict.
Caring Uncle...
Caring Uncle Minpict.
I mean, there was a part halfway through that task where you went, got it, got it.
But that was getting that he was being a letter.
It wasn't when you realised that he was using the classic, well-known phrase, caring Uncle Minpict.
That was effectively me saying he's describing the Taskmaster, because I think of Greg as caring Uncle Minpict.
A lot of people do.
Yes.
Shall I show you what Alan did, and you can see if you can work out what he was trying to say? It's actually 5 words.
Grand? No.
It is grand.
Grand? Father? Grandfather?
It's
No.
not grandfather.
Flock.
Yes.
Flock.
Flot is right.
Florid.
Florid.
Oh, I like florid.
Grand, florid.
Pig.
Not pig.
Not pig or grandfather.
Grand florid, something tall man.
What is this third word, though? Pig is close.
Big.
Big, yes.
Grand, florid, big, tall man.
Tall.
Correct.
Oh.
Grand, florid, big, tall, caring Uncle Minpict.
I sort of feel like there should be maybe 1 point separating the teams.
OK, but which one gets that point? And
Well, obviously, Alan and caring Uncle Minpict were better.
Right.
So let's give them both 5 points.
OK.
And give the other team 4 points each.
Victoria and Alan get 5 points.
I propose one final task.
And that is a great proposal.
Hello.
Can I pull this off?
I don't know.
No, never mind. Let's leave it on. I'll be breaking shit in your house all the time. Came off anyway.
It's like a hooper.
Pardon?
You don't know what that is, do you?
I think it's something to do with the Jewish faith.
Yes, it's a place you might have a wedding.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's not the task.
Yes.
Oh! It is a hooper.
Propose to Alex in the most irresistible way.
You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
Have you proposed to anyone before, Alan?
Only my wife. So, you know, I'm 1 for 1, as they say.
Have you proposed to anyone before, Victoria?
Of course I haven't. What are you suggesting?
I think when I proposed to her, it was the only time ever in my life that I've had snuff. And if I hadn't had the snuff, I might not have done it.
I don't know. What do you like? This would have required years of getting to know you.
I've got a Wikipedia entry.
It's likely that you're going to be inhaling something.
Lovely. What I take from that is that Victoria's very serious about the sanctity of a marriage proposal, and that when Alan proposed to his wife, he was off his face on snuff.
Let's see how they get on.
OK, well, here is Desiree asking me, Alex Horne, for my hand in marriage.
Alex, my darling, come to me.
This is wonderful.
Isn't it just? I know we've only known each other for a brief time, but I've developed some strong feelings I felt like I needed to share with you. This is a song that I've created, original composition. Furry little Alex Horne, I've fancied you since you were born. If you got mad and killed a guy, I would be your alibi. Won't you marry me, Alex? Cause I don't have a gag reflex. So Alex Horne, will you make me the happiest weirdo? Will you do me the great honor of spending the rest of our lives together? Will you marry me?
Desiree,
Alex.
I'm going to go and think about it. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I keep this till I've made my decision?
Absolutely. You suck on that and think about things.
I could watch that again.
I mean, there's a couple of things I should probably just speed by. The fact that you fancied Alex since he was born.
That's early.
Yeah, we should probably leave that. I enjoyed the remote control car.
Yes, me too.
And I enjoyed the aggression of your final statement. Think about it and suck on that. It's a strong and unsettling start.
OK. Well, next I'm going to be proposed to by Guz Khan.
Oh, wow.
So what I'd like to say to you, my brother, is I've been on this show with you. I don't think people look out for your welfare. They don't look out for how you're feeling. It's a long-ass day.
It is a long-ass day.
Yeah. So I've prepared something for you. Get in bed, go on.
In bed?
Yeah, get in bed, go on.
You did that for me?
Yeah, lean back, take your feet off, look. How's that feel, man? Comfy, ain't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah, look, there's a skull there with a rose in it. Look, Alex, this task was to propose to you in the most irresistible way. And there's two versions of irresistible. One of those is red roses and fairy lights. But there's another version, the dictionary version, which is irresistible, meaning something so convincing that somebody can't say no. Will you marry me?
Strong smell of... What is that?
Tomato sauce being supposed to represent blood, you know, from The Godfather.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Someone told me you like the movie.
Well, I like Jaws.
He likes Jaws, no...
I'm going to think about it.
Yeah. Irresistible.
Wow.
Can I say, Greg, I genuinely didn't know there was anything under the blanket.
About the horse's head?
I genuinely didn't know. That was all of these, I don't know what's going to happen.
I just love what anyone who hasn't watched the Godfather trilogy, what they'll be thinking of that intimate and horrific proposal.
Do you want to see another?
Yeah?
It's Alan now with a very Alan marriage proposal.
Hi, Alex.
Alan.
Would you mind inhaling some of the persuasive elixir?
No?
That's it.
And just breathe in.
Yeah, breathe in. Keep breathing in. It's definitely going to help. Now you can uncover.
Oh! Ah.
Yeah, this is a dowry, of course.
Was that there before the camera?
It's trained. If you're amenable,
Oh, there's more, is there?
I have a prenuptial agreement.
Do you now? Thank you.
Do you accept the proposal, or...?
I'll sign them up,
OK.
and I will think about it.
OK, that's all I can ask, I suppose, at this stage.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. What was Alex inhaling to soften him up for marriage?
Vicks Vapor Rub.
That helped clear your head while Alan got into character. And then we all know if there's one thing that will guarantee a yes to a marriage proposal, it's a surprise cow.
Next up, I'm going to be proposed to by Victoria Coren Mitchell.
I'm too committedly married already, and I never proposed to my own husband. So to propose to someone else's husband, it would be all wrong. However, here's my proposal. The opportunity is there to have a wedding that to you doesn't count as a wedding.
Sorry, are you proposing to me right now?
We've got a whole house at our disposal, a caravan, wedding and honeymoon right here.
Feels like you're proposing right now.
If I were, what would you say?
Would you mind taking one more surname?
I think you'd have to take my surname, but only the Coren. I think to take my husband's surname would be disrespectful, to be honest.
I'm becoming Alex Horne.
I think so. I can't believe you need to think about it. I've proposed to someone for the first time in my life. You're not even accepting immediately.
Can I have half an hour?
All right, OK.
Thanks, Victoria.
Thank you.
Coren Mitchell. Horne.
Well, I have to say, gut instinct tells me Victoria doesn't want you to marry her.
It was the only instant proposal.
I'm genuinely worried about it, though.
Yes.
I know it's ridiculous. I'm so happily married. I'm so besotted with my husband. I genuinely worried about proposing to another man, even as a joke. I thought maybe that's not nice. It's ridiculous.
It's pretty damn sweet, if you ask me. And it just shows the lack of regard that the other people here have for their partners.
Nah, don't say that. Nah, I love you. Relax, bro. It's a game show.
Very sweet, Victoria. You get sweet points. And what do they translate to on this show? Not many points. Let's play on.
Last of all, really last of all, it's Morgana Robinson.
Yeah.
Hello.
Come on.
Yeah.
Put the sailor outfit on and follow the music.
Shut up. Lobsters are red. I said, lobsters are red, oceans are blue. I won't give you crabs if you let me marry you. La 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 la.
What sort of crabs?
Itchy ones. La 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 la.
Morgana?
Yeah?
I really appreciate everything you've done, and I will think about it.
Thank you. La 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 la.
What a spectacular proposal. Of course, the correct answer to a proposal like that from an obviously psychotic mermaid is no. Also, never trust someone who tells you straight away that they haven't got crabs. La, la, la. That's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of my life as well. All right, I could barely separate some of these.
Right.
Victoria's was a pretty damn weak proposal, but it was a fairly sweet response. I'm going to give Victoria an unbelievable 3 points.
Fair enough. 3 points to Victoria.
That's very nice of you.
I could not separate a menthol snorting proposal and an announcement of a weak gag reflex. I'm giving both of those 4 points.
OK, 4 to Alan, 4 to David.
Lovely. And when you've got productions on this scale, then both people, for very different reasons, have got to take a sweet 5 with them.
5 points to Guz and Morgana!
Should we pick up the scores one more time?
Yes, we shall. The series is still in the balance as we go into the final task, and so is this episode. Guz is on 17 in second, and Desiree has 18 points in first.
All right, everyone, please make your way to the stage for the final task of the series. It's the final. Show some decorum. Go on.
Morgana Robinson's going to read the task.
Read on.
One at a time, make a noise without the Taskmaster identifying you. The person who makes the most unidentified noises wins.
What's going to happen is the Taskmaster will not be looking at you. I will give you a type of noise you have to make. You have to make the noise for at least 2 seconds. Greg will guess who he thinks was making the noise. There are 3 rounds. The person who has identified the least wins.
OK. Revolve me.
Bit too far, Greg. Too far right now. Again, too far again.
Imagine him parking.
OK, so the first noise you're going to make is bird song. And the first person to the front is this person. So they're now going to make their way to the front. We need 2 seconds of noise, and Greg will guess who made the noise. Here comes the noise. Greg, who was making that beautiful noise?
Morgana.
The next person to come to the front is this person. They're making their way to the front now. Here comes the noise.
I think it was Alan.
They are now returning to their spot. OK, the next person to make a noise is this person. Here comes the noise.
I think it was Alan again. Oh, God, was it? No, I think I made a mistake first time. I'm going to say Alan for that second one.
OK. Next person to the front is this person, please. Here comes the noise.
Victoria.
And there is, of course, just one person left. Here comes the noise.
Desiree.
That's the end of round 1, Greg. I can tell you that you got 1 Alan correct and 1 Desiree correct. It's time for round 2, and round 2 is, of course, 2 seconds of beatboxing. What is beatboxing? You don't want to give away your hand too much. I think what you're probably hoping is that you don't go first. What I'm hoping is that you do. Okay. The first person to beatbox is... They're making their way to the front. Here comes the noise.
It's either someone who doesn't know what beatboxing is, Victoria.
Right.
Or it's someone pretending they don't know what it is. With that level of cunning, I'm going to attribute to Morgana.
The next person to demonstrate their beatboxing skills.
Yeah.
Here comes the noise.
Desiree.
OK, there are 3 left to beatbox. The next person is this person. Here comes the noise.
Alan.
It's this person now.
Guz.
And there is 1 left. I think we on the stage know who it is. They're making their way to the front. And there was the noise.
Victoria.
And I can tell you, Greg, you got Alan right.
Just Alan.
And Desiree and Guz and Morgana and Victoria.
I got everyone right.
OK, so the very last round in the series. The category is Big, Scary, Monster. The first person to make the noise of a big, scary monster is that person. Here comes the noise.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Victoria. I just think Victoria thought he won't be expecting this of me. Big clumpy steps. Wrong.
The next person is this person. Here comes the noise.
No disrespect. Desiree. Oh, no. I don't think it was. I think it was actually Morgana, but my first answer was my first answer.
Next up, this person. Here comes the noise.
Alan Davies.
Just 2 left, Greg. The penultimate person is this person. They're at the front, and here comes the noise.
I don't know who the wow monster is. I think that might have been Desiree.
OK, you've guessed Desiree for a second time. 1 left, of course.
Yeah.
Here comes the final noise.
Oh. I think that was Morgana.
You may return to your spot.
And before we go any further, I want to say the only one I care about getting right was Victoria.
Well, Greg, the only one you got right
Oh, what?
was Victoria. You may now turn and face your contestants again.
Oh, my God. I think I just thought everyone was Desiree.
I know what you think of me now. Thanks a lot.
Oh, so much fun. Come down here, and we'll add it to the final scores of the final show. And so...
Wonderful game of noises and listening we had. You got all the beatboxers.
I really did.
But only one of the big scary monsters.
All clumpy shoes.
And so much to you. Are miles behind. You couldn't just go, well, that sounds like Guz. No. I would have choked you.
Victoria, Desiree and Alan, you got right twice. Guz and Morgana, just the once. So it's 3 points to the people in joint third, 5 points to Guz and Morgana.
There it is.
Which means in the episode, the winner by 1 point from Desiree is Guz Khan.
Guz Khan! Guz Khan wins. Please go and flop about with your magnificent floppy things. This is the end, my friends, and genuinely, I'm quite sad. I'm sad because I really feel like the cast were finally getting into their stride. But it's been a pleasure scoring their efforts, and from my powerful decisions, I've created a new champion. So now, all that's left to do is to hand over to little Alex Horne to close the lid on the series and reveal the final scores. Alex, do your thing.
OK, well, I thought they were all terrific. Some of them much more terrific than the others at getting points. In 5th place, with 121 of them, it's Victoria Coren Mitchell.
Oh.
Just 40 points above her in 4th, with 161 points, it's Desiree Burch. And on the same number of points, Alan Davies, also with 161 points. In 2nd place, 6 points above them, with 167 points, it's Guz Khan, which means with 168 points...
Our new Taskmaster Champion is Morgana Robinson!
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.